Trade Paper Hacks presents your pull preview for September 14th, 2016. Starting off with DC Comics, it's a mixture of wonderful and weird this week. Up first is All-Star Batman number 2. We could stop this video right here and you would still have a great pull this week. Whenever Scott Snyder writes Batman, you need to consider picking it up, especially after his best-in-class 52-issue run on the main Batman book. Also take into account that this is setting up to be the best Two-Face story since Long Halloween. This is definitely going to be an enjoyable read. Seriously, it takes some excellent writing to recommend a book with art from John Romita Jr. Where's Greg Capullo when you need him? Next from DC is Doom Patrol. This book is traditionally about a band of superpowered outsiders brought together by a man in a wheelchair to fight bigger-than-life bad guys. No, it's not the X-Men, it's Doom Patrol! This version is the first book in DC's new Young Animal line and is being penned by Umbrella Academy author and My Chemical Romance frontman Gerard Way, who's actually really good friends with the legendary Grant Morrison, who is credited with Doom Patrol's best run back in the early 90s. Now on to Marvel Comics. Seriously, these are the only two books that don't tie into Civil War II this week. Kicking off Marvel is Old Man Logan number 11. A geriatric Wolverine with a murderous bloodlust sounds like a good time, right? Toss in Lady Deathstrike and you probably have the most violent Marvel book out there. The first 10 issues of this series have been solid, and this creative team seems to have no trouble continuing that trend. The art from Sorrentino can be a bit hard to follow with its high exposure fever dream layout, but that doesn't keep it from being gorgeous. Every page looks like a painting, and that alone is enough to keep us coming back. Next up is Scarlet Witch number 10. If you've recently jumped on the Wanda Maximoff bandwagon with her appearing in numerous summer blockbusters, this is a must-pull book. It consistently frames itself as a love letter to Wanda's character and past, while throwing her into compelling stories as she makes her way through Asia. It's always fun to see traditionally Western characters make their way into Eastern countries, as it makes for great plot development, attractive art, and genuinely fun books. Here are some other series you should be reading from other awesome publishers. Black Monday Murders 2 from Image Comics. This is the newest Image series from heavyweight writer Jonathan Hickman, who you may know from Marvel's Secret Wars or Image's East of West. This book is about the world's finance companies being controlled by evil magicians. It's a gritty crime drama with some serious Lovecraftian elements. Expect some dense story elements and world building in the first 3 issues, as that's how Hickman prefers to operate. Don't expect this to be an easy read, as it's definitely Comic Books 301. Also from Image Comics is Black Science number 24. Black Science is the book that all of the pretentious alpha nerds at your local comic shop won't shut up about. We can't fault them though, it's an amazing book. And at issue 24, the book is still consistently awesome and Scalera's art continues to amaze. Every panel looks like it could be used for the cover of an art book on a weird science theory that you've never heard of. You'll need to pick up a few of these books in trades if you're not caught up, but trust us and all the crusty guys in the bookstore when we say it's worth it. And that's it for this week's pull preview. Remember, these aren't the only books coming out this week, so be sure to tell us what we should and shouldn't read in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe and tune in next week for the next pull preview from Trade Paper Hacks.